Why leadership is important. Leaders inspire people. Leaders motivate their team to do their best. For instance, a customer service team is dealing with a tough client. A boss might criticize the team for handling it poorly. A leader, however, would step in, calmly handle the situation, and later explain how to improve. This builds confidence and helps the team learn. Leaders build trust. A good team is based on trust. A leader earns the trust of others through honesty and fairness. For example, when making a mistake, someone's boss may publicly scold them in the presence of everyone. A leader would go about privately talking to them, explain the error, and guide them on doing better. This shows them they are valuable. Leaders help their team grow. Leaders care for developing others. Use Sarah, the young designer, as an example. Her manager keeps assigning her some mundane, repetitive jobs. Now, a leader will ask her to attempt some difficult job. If Sarah excels at something, then he applauds in front of everyone in the team. This lifts up Sarah's confidence and promotes her. Leaders like new suggestions. New ideas form the basis of this world today. Leaders facilitate the space wherein ideas are presented without fear by team members. For instance, a tech leader can hold employees pitching on different ideas and select one, which may finally turn out to be a break product. Ideas dismissal by bosses denies them these opportunities. Leaders make great teams. Leaders also know the value of teamwork. Picture this. A leader calls a spontaneous lunch for the team to spend some time bonding. People start sharing stories and bonding at the lunch. This creates trust and cooperation. Bosses who take a miss on this act lose a chance to make a happier, stronger team. What leaders should do and avoid. What leaders should do. Lead by example. Show the behavior you expect from your team. For instance, if you want the team to be punctual, ensure that you are punctual all the time. Communicate effectively. Be transparent and candid with your team. For instance, provide updates frequently so that everyone is aware of what is going on. Support your team. Trust your team while being there to help. For instance, give them tasks and guide them without taking over their work. Celebrate success. Acknowledge both big and small achievements. For instance, thank your team after completing a difficult project. Listen to feedback. Encourage your team to share their thoughts. For instance, ask for suggestions on how things can improve. What leaders should avoid. Don't micromanage. Let your team do their work. Why? Micromanaging makes people feel untrusted. Don't play favorites. Treat everyone equally. Why? Favoritism creates tension and lowers morale. Don't ignore problems. Address issues early and calmly. Why? Ignoring problems can make them worse. Don't stop learning. Always look for ways to improve. Why? A growing leader inspires his or her team to grow as well. Don't kill ideas. Treat every idea with respect, even if it's not helpful at the moment. Why? Killing ideas stifle creativity. Real-life analogy: boss versus leader. Example 1. Fixing poor performance. A sales team is not performing up to target. Boss responds. The boss yells and threatens to fire people. This creates fear but does not solve the problem. Leader responds. The leader asks the team what is happening. They determine that the team requires better training and tools. The leader assists, and the team's performance improves. Example 2. Starting a new project. A new project is initiated. Boss responds. The boss assigns tasks without asking the team for their input and insists on getting fast results. If problems arise, they blame the team. Leader responds. Leaders include the team in planning and set goals that are realistic. When obstacles surface, they collaborate to overcome the obstacles. This creates trust and guarantees success. Why leadership makes a bigger difference. Leaders create a positive work environment that makes people feel valued and motivated. This leads to better works, lesser stress, and less turnover. Teams led by leaders are more creative and productive. Bosses, on the other hand, often depend on control and authority. This may work in the short term but creates stress and unhappiness. Teams led by bosses often feel disengaged and are more likely to leave. How to become a leader instead of a boss? Be understanding. Learn to manage your emotions and care about others. Keep growing. See challenges as opportunities to learn. Ask for feedback. Know how to improve as a leader. Continuously learn. Read books and attend workshops to know more and seek advice from mentors. Connect with people in your team. Know your teammates as people too. Support your team. Look at helping them succeed rather than personal recognition for yourself. Final thoughts. Being a leader is much better than being a boss. The leaders inspire, support, and guide their team to success. Bosses can achieve results for the short run, but in most cases, they create stress and dissatisfaction. If you become a leader, you can have trust, motivate growth, and gain success forever. It requires hard work to lead, but the rewards make it worthwhile for everyone.